You know, guys, one thing about football, yeah, it has a fun way of showing things in nje esingayicabangi, or in a certain way that we do not think it is even possible. So, right now, as I'm speaking with you, Bafeto, it is believed that Umfana Faiz, you guys probably call him that, or Faz Abrahams, has finally joined Kaizer Chiefs. But unfortunately, it's not the deal that we thought it was going to be. So it looks like Umfana is joining the club on a loan move. But I'm hearing it's a bit of a bit long season loan move. Hopefully, it is just that. But right now, it does seem like since as John Umfana, definitely he's coming in and he will be probably, just probably, might be the replacement of a certain player who has just left us. So I'm not saying it's okay, Umfana Njengoba Ezagiti obviously is going to be that incredible player who's going to do wonders. Yes, he does have potential. He's a young star. So far, we've seen how the coach is invested fully in terms of youngsters. But other than that, Umfana is an incredible player. Hopefully, he's going to help us, moving forward with the club. And also, just maybe, we can be able to get him on a permanent basis. So all of that will depend on the loan. Is he going to be having a successful loan with Kaizer Chiefs? Because you know one thing about football, man. Look at Pili. We might sign Pili thinking, I know he's the one. Faiz or Faz Abrahams. Let's just call him Abrahams. I feel Abrahams. I figure shine umuntu. And then you're like, yeah, I see Upili, but then look at this young star. He's doing incredibly well. So hopefully that is the case. So with him coming in as a loanee, that means obviously he's not going to be on the bench for Iskati. He's going to be starting games. We've even seen Upili yesterday. He was training, so don't be surprised if we get to see him playing Lapana go MTN 8 this Sunday. So we are playing on Sunday around 6 p.m. The MTN 8. I will try to be live before the game so that we can talk about the lineup. Hopefully on the starting 11. But then I'm just happy. I can't wait for Kaizer Chiefs to announce Faiz Abrahams Buffeto. This is a player that makes two to the list of the players that coach wanted to sign. And also I'm happy we are not looking at big players, players who have made a huge or significant impact in terms of the Betway Premiership or anything like that. At the end of the day, we're not going to put too much pressure on those players. We're going to allow them time to be able to settle very well. Now, I've been hearing from you guys, the reason why Kaizer just decided to sign Faiz Abrahams is because they needed an original right-footed winger. So currently looking at Mfundo Vilagazi is left-footed. Obviously, you look at who's this other guy? I'm not sure about Wandile Duba, but I think Wandile Duba is right-footed. And then we have Umaya who can play Lapana right winger, and obviously, I think he's a right winger. He's also left-footed. So with this young star, definitely it's going to be different. He's not going to be like Ulilepo, but hopefully he can give us or add to Lento Ulilepo from last season moving forward. So yeah, guys, I'm just happy. Now we only need 2 signings to complete the list of the players that are needed by the coach. Hopefully Kaizer just can find a left back. But the problem is, where are we going to get those players? Because hey, remember, this is PSL we are talking about. Yes, Ayanda Chiane is a player whom we can sign, but he's not a left back. He's a left center back. And then there's another player you guys suggested. I think Umfuking probably would be a good fit for us, but then yeah, I don't think there's any interest from our club in terms of that youngster. So we will see if they decide, no, you know what, let us find a replacement. But please don't forget, we still do have a young star playing on that side. Obviously, he's newly promoted. Maybe, just maybe, this season he might be introduced under the new leadership of Coach Fernando Cruz. And I'm hoping, because there's a lot of people who do not believe in this new coach, so I'm hoping he proves everyone wrong. You understand? I'm hoping he proves everyone wrong. And then Nakona, I don't want to be disappointed by him, but either way, he can prove them wrong or prove them right. To okay, Lento Vaisho all along was accurate, or he can prove them wrong to say what you guys have been saying is not accurate, and this is what I'm looking for from this club. So there's a reason why Kaizer Chiefs decided to go for this coach, and now it's up to us to watch and see what is that reason that Kaizer Chiefs saw engazange bonwa abanye abantu, for them to be able to say, you have not been working for 2 years, you have been working in a different field, but we want you back in the field of play, and we want you to be coordinating and structuring in terms of matches and games. We want you to work alongside our players in order to help improve them in certain areas. Now, we still do need a striking department, because lapho siyashota, but with the players that we do have, Igodaro is a goal poacher, Flavio Silva is also another goal poacher, and then coach did say he needs another striker, so it looks like Utuba might not be a starter as of yet, or he might not be a player that we think he will be for the season. So maybe we need that one center forward, and then also we need that one attacking midfielder to complete the list of the players that the coach needs or wants, in order for us to be able to try and see if we can be able to compete for the season. But other than that, yeah, I think it's good news. It's good news, because Samahle. And then let me quickly jump to some of your comments before nje siqeda nje sishiye endleleni. Before siqeda sishiye endleleni bafethu. We have Pumlani Sakile. Your message was retracted. I don't know what you were saying. Hopefully you can repeat. And then great move QB. I hope he will deliver and cope with a Kaizer Chiefs pressure. Well, he is a good player, but I think we need to give him, some time to be able to get familiar with the environment and everything else. We do Pili, I feel like he is someone who can handle the pressure, but then with this young star, we don't know much about him when it comes to, pressure and all of that. But there's a reason Kaizer Chiefs did not give up on getting this player. So hopefully they can announce him very, very soon. But whenever they decide to announce him, they will announce him. I'm just happy with it. Finally, he's coming to Naturena, even though it's not a permanent deal. But it's good if we are going to be building and doing certain things. Yeah, we need to consider Amalone deals. But to remember, we even took was this guy Kaizer Chiefs on a loan deal. Now people were not happy, but I think, or I believe, it's because he had a bad start of the season. It was not incredible. Izinto zakhe nje zange zambe ngohlelo. But right now, since he's a permanent player for us, I'm hoping we're gonna get the best out of him. And by the way, they've already started training. Bafethu, Kaizer has already started training with the rest of the club. I'm sorry, I'm unjela, but now I'm telling you, Kaizer and other players who have been injured have already started training with the rest of the club. So hopefully, Sotima City is figure final MTN 8. Wonke players wethu abe akhona aphelele. And then Jeremiah Jonas, hey, Jeremiah Jonas, hey, oh, ngobhayibhile nango Jonas, a good player, young player, definitely. And then Sanele, I love the young lad, and him coming to join the team would be great deal. Plus the coach Fernando Cruz believes in young lads. Definitely, I do agree with you there, Sanele. Kabiso QP, I hope the boy will do well at Kaizer Chiefs, even though it's going to be hard for him to start because we have many wingers. Well, we do have many wingers, but I'm leaning towards the fact that he is special because he is a right-footed player. Unlike the wingers that we do currently have, all of them, they are left-footed. Most of them, actually, not all of them, most of them are left-footed. So him being there, he might be, but we will see as the season progresses. So he's going to have many chances, to try and prove himself. And then have Chiefs announced him already? No, not yet, Koslami, but Kulega. I believe it's good as good as done. You will just wait for the announcement or the official announcement by Yense. There's nothing that is standing in the way for our club to get him. So it is a done deal. I believe so. And then Emperor, even Mukoko is a free agent. He's a left back. Mukoko is a left back. I thought like he would Ulona, but then I don't think Kaizer Chiefs are going to sacrifice the foreign spot for a defender. They want at least a forward player. I've been told it's a priority for them to get an international forward player. So I don't think they are going to look for Omukoko as much as he is a free agent. I hope Kaizer Chiefs promote Stevie Mendes. Stevie G. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. But I think it's a bit soon, it's a bit soon, because remember we still have another player whom we've promoted, and yet told the game time. That player is Nalet Hlongwane. So hopefully this coming season, or even during the season, maybe someone actually being introduced here and there. So I don't think we will be promoting him anytime soon. And then a good move or a loan deal with option to buy. Now we have a right winger who can actually play at the right side. Definitely, he's a right winger. He's definitely a right winger. And then, did Abrahams really sign, or are you doing just for the video? Kulega, Abraham, you're asking me about Abrahams, Kulega. I wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't a done deal. I wouldn't be doing it. Why would I would have told you about it back then and said, yeah, it's a done deal. But then why am I doing it right now if it is not? Me, I believe it is. It is a done deal. So I know most of you will believe when you see the announcement, or when you see it coming from your trusted people, which is fine. I do understand, Abraham, but I wouldn't be doing it. Ask people who are here. I wouldn't be doing it if it was not. And then QP, we don't need strikers. We have more than enough in that position. We need Giannis so that Cross can go back to a left back. We in need of an attacking, not strikers. Nyala. Well, that is true, but then the coach doesn't see it that way. So we'll see if they will be able to get a striker. But then you do have a valid point, taking Cross back to the left back position, because he performs very well there. But I think with the style of play, Jessica coach Fernando Cruz, it's the same as his style of play, Jessica coach Nazarene Nabi. So he wants to retain the ball, but also he wants to make sure that he moves in pocket and moving forward. So it's gonna be, hey, what a sobon. But I do believe Bradley Cross will accept playing La Panaglia position originally, because he did, and he has proven so time and time again. By the way, please don't forget to like the video, because I think this is it. Think this is it. Where's Shinga QP? He's still injured, Koslami. Shinga, we might have to let go of that young player, because he is, I believe, I'm being told, he is very an injury prone guy. So possible By the way, please don't forget to like the video, because I'm actually share the good news with each and everyone. But Faiz, we'll later on with something new. For life. Peace.